I spent the next 6 years being a gang member, charged 8 times with attempted murder, shipped to 9 different states of being violent and incorrigible, having a great time. And I leveled up to become one of the top gang leaders in the state. And I thought I was winning. My mom came to see me one time because I was back in segregation for 2 attempted murder convictions I picked up. And she said, how did you get in jail? I said, Mom, I'm working hard. This ain't easy. And she said, what about your trumpet? And what about your writing? I said, lady, listen, your husband was a bank robber. My daddy's a hustler. Man, you should be proud of me. I'm one of the top gang leaders in here. And she just looked at me and she kind of cried and walked out. I said, my mom's soft. She'll come back around. I went back to my cell. And while I was in my cell, it finally dawned on me. I was a king of nowhere. I thought I had achieved some great status by taking over a prison that wasn't really mine. And I said, this is the worst. And I said, well, if I'm going to be a psychopath, this is where it should be. But if I want to be successful in my life, this is where I shouldn't. So I said, I want to be successful. Where do successful people come from? I picked a school called Harvard University. I said, I'll go home, go to Harvard to be successful. I came out of my cell the next day and I told all my friends / gang members, I'm going home, going to Harvard. They looked at me like I was crazy. They wanted to laugh at me, but I had a habit of stabbing people. So nobody laughed. Then my best friend pulled me to the side and said, yo, Dre, what's this Harvard stuff? I said, man, listen, I figured it out. Harvard success, I'm over this. He said, Dre, you can't go to Harvard. I said, why? He said, you're black. He said, you can't go to Harvard, you're a gang member. You can't go to Harvard, you're violent. You can't read, your parents are broke. You can't go. And I said, man, get out my way. And I realized something, I was on my own. So I went in my cell and I drafted a plan on how I was going to get from maximum security prison to Harvard University. Step 1, I got a GED. Step 2, I started surrounding myself with people who believed in me. It started with my GED teacher. Then it started with a librarian. Then it turned into a rabbi. Then it turned into another mentor. Every single day would go and just try to better myself. I learned how to read. Then I went to the law library and I taught myself the law. Good enough that I could approach a law firm to help me with my appeal. And I overturned my case on appeal. It was time to go home. I did anger management, mental health counseling, AA, NA. I don't drink or smoke. I just took everything they had and I made it a benefit.